Yo! Video games.
I'm gonna need
bullets.
I'm gonna need all this.
Whoa, okay.
You're gonna need those stun grenades, that's for sure. Have you ever done the stun run up the tower?
Sucks.
Just throwing stun grenades the entire way up?
One side's chaff grenades and one side's stun.
Well, depending on... It's when you go up the tower the first time. And there's, like, guards fucking everywhere.
Oh, we got a locked door.
I tried it once with the FAMAS, and it's actually a fun part. It's, like, kind of similar to the guards infiltrating you at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
You're meant to just shoot the bitches.
Well, there's one where, like, every other level there's a security camera. There's one, and then other level 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Like the machine gun security cameras. Fuck, this guy's like right here. Actually, it's kind of better just to let him walk by.
Yeah.
Relax.
He actually can't see you.
Oh
shit, here comes the gas, but you have at least the mask.
Can you get back in the elevator?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit, he didn't. Simmons had to make the choice between equipping a ration or the mask. Tried to go for the ration and then died.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
He's going for it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, he's behind. No, is he behind you?
Granada. Granada!
Where's that, Max? So
Granada!
Granada!
Tango Sucker!
Granada!
Actually, Tango Sucker is Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Trying to think of some fucking...
Your sister!
Your sister.
Your sister! Yeah, Granada is actually SOCOM.
Yeah.
Granata!
Granada! Granada! Because everyone fucking chuck grenades like a motherfucker at the beginning of a match.
Well, depending on what you have to.
Yeah, well, most maps, yeah. Goddamn SOCOM, dude.
Yeah, man, that's one of the reasons I'm getting PS4 is for that one, too. The revival.
There's a SOCOM revival game on PS4?
Yeah, it's going to be.
No.
It was
way.
A
When was that announced?
GoFundMe kind of dealio.
Oh, that game!
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, indeed.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. I'm pressing X to crawl.
There you go. Like, holy shit, man.
Forgot you gotta chaff this shit, too.
It was a GoFundMe, and it or whatever it was
Yeah, and it was
called.
pretty successful.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. I like
Is it
SOCOM.
like a download thingy?
Yeah, it'll be a download. It'll be a download.
I like SOCOM, but I think it has its place in the early 2000s. You know? I do think it's good.
We'll
but,
see how the new one turns out.
You
Because
know.
it's made by the same guy, so.
Yeah!
Are they all ex-zipper
Well,
people?
so
Yeah,
was that
all
one that came out on PS3.
Yeah, but it wasn't
So
X-Super
was
people.
MAG.
It's, they're not X-Super people again. Oh, well, MAG was just something that they were told to do because they wanted to see what it would be like to have that many players in a fucking thing, and they thought it would be extremely successful. Fortunately, it was... I think it was a good idea, just implemented bad. It probably looked good on paper, but when you have that many characters in one room... and
Yeah, MAG was just a bad idea.
But SOCOM was just fun because you actually had to like talk and communicate.
I
like,
am fully convinced SOCOM was fun because there was no other options.
Ah,
I'm with you on that, Max.
I think it's good. No, I like it. I loved it. That was the first fucking shooting game, like online shooting game I ever played. But I firmly believe, outside of just nostalgic fandom for it, I love it because of its nostalgic fandom, but I don't think it's good. I think it has its place.
I think the structure of it is...
MAG was almost fun.
was almost...
Says Moons, bro.
Well,
Yeah, yeah,
There's still...
I think the problem, or I think the lore of it is the fact
No, they're
that
gone,
the
though,
structure.
figure.
The structure made the game extremely well done, only because you had your choice of going to a map. It's not like Call of Duty.
I've played a modern day SOCOM that is more fun than SOCOM, and it's Modern Warfare 2 in third person mode.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is that
Way more fun.
you still don't have a choice of what maps you can go to. I mean, it's all random maps, it's all random people, and
Well, to be honest, who the fuck plays anything but Frostfire and SOCOM anyway?
there's a lot of fun maps.
Official.
Will you fucking die? Fuck Christ!
He's got heavy armor. It's one of those
Had
bitches.
3 fucking bullets into that motherfucker. You know how to do this, right?
Yeah. You just
Oh, in there, you fucking turd.
Yeah, I kind of have.
Black.
I'm also a firm believer that if you go back and you try to play the old SOCOM games, that shit looks really bad.
Oh yeah.
Like really bad.
It was never about how it looked. I mean, even for PS2 days.
You're pretty much shooting at fucking pixels.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Even in
oh,
PS2 days,
yeah.
like, the game didn't look great.
It didn't look great.
It
Well,
wasn't
it was
graphical
functional.
marvel.
It was functional completely.
Yeah.
That was the best part about it.
Yeah.
Your rations on.
Thank you.
Oh fuck! I think that's all that's in here.
Camera.
Gamura. Shotgun.
Another
You ever
one.
pick that up?
Machine gun. Fuck.
Ah.
Oh, Jesus
Night,
Christ.
dude.
Oh,
Night,
Jesus.
Blue noises.
No, it's just a camera now.
Now, like,
C4.
Yeah, I still love SOCOM.
but
I
the thing
have
is,
a
what I
camera.
love is just because you played it in such a different way. You were like, it was like playing.
Yeah, you played it like Call of Duty. You played Team Deathmatch, Max.
Oh, dude, no, I
Yeah.
didn't like SOCOM 1 as much as 2 because in 2 I just played Frostfire Respawn
Yeah.
forever.
Oh, yeah.
We
And killed hundreds of people.
Me and Steve, we played like
Strategical.
like the missions where you had to, you only got one life and you had to escort the dudes out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that
escort
shit was
missions.
just fun. Like I was like, all right, Steve, you're a guard, I'm
But
a
that's
guard.
just search and destroy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Search and Destroy isn't anything like that. I mean, Search and Destroy...
Pretty much is the same
a
concept.
little bit, but then like you'd have to escort the
Well, you
guy.
Just
escort
imagine the bomb is an escort.
Yeah, but you can shoot the guy with the bomb. Like, you're supposed to shoot him. Like, the guy that has the people in front of him, he can shield himself from it. Like, you can just throw a grenade on the guy who has the bomb. The guy who has the people with him, you can't kill them. You have to, like...
Yeah, I mean, it's
uses them
a
as shield.
slight alteration to like a game mode. I don't think it makes SOCOM amazing.
Yeah.
I played that and I thought it was okay, but I also thought it was only okay.
Yeah.
Not as you see it now.
You need thermal. You get thermal off the second floor of the first tank room.
Yeah, people that like, you know, had the hostages and stuff like that, they would like hide and wait for you to try to come at them, as opposed
Yeah.
to like somebody with a bomb. He's like, oh fuck, like he's not gonna hide, he's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
And the whole team would work for, I mean, at that advantage. Like, oh, you're trying to get these hostages? Okay, we'll just put them right here and
Yeah.
wait for your dumbass to try to come and get them. And that would, you know, bring an element to the thing where it was actually terrorists versus, you know, the SEALs. And
But it's, yeah, like someone pointed, it's just Counter-Strike. Like, you can play
Yeah,
that. If you
Counter-Strike,
want
yeah.
to play that right now, you can go play CSGO.
So, yeah.
And that shit is great.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
People, like,
CS:GO
hundreds
is
of
like a-
thousands of people. More people play that shit than they play Call of Duty.
CS:GO.
Yeah,
Well, it has a mode
Fuckload
like that?
of people play that on PC.
Yeah. That's literally what it was too. It was like a slowed down version. It was basically a PS or a console version of Counter-Strike because well, the console.
It says Rainbow Six Siege seems like what these guys want to play.
Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with the heavy strategy shooter things, but I really like my arcade shooters way more.
Yeah.
Like, just the focus is to go in and get kills, or go in and fill an objective, respawn, try to get back, do it again.
Yeah.
I very much find that much more accessible and enjoyable.
Oh,
There
yeah,
was, like,
I
a
mean-
room in here that was just.
I like being a lone wolf as well and just going in and fucking murdering.
And that's the difference. I hate being a lone wolf. I hate having the feeling of just me playing by myself.
Yeah.
I like the idea of playing with other people and coming up with strategies.
Yeah, and
to-
SOCOM, everyone had a mic, and there was not that many dicks.
Well,
like
the age of
everyone was like,
communication is over because
Yeah.
everyone's an asshole.
Yeah.
So no one talks anymore on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network. Anything. No
Yeah.
one talks anymore.
yeah.
It depends.
And
on
that's
what you're-
great because I wasn't with them. Like,
Yeah.
anyone shut the fuck up
Fuck
because
up
you
for a
all
second.
suck. Like, you guys are all assholes.
Well, I know it's one of them.
And that's the thing with Destiny. It comes down to what you're doing, as opposed to okay, no one's saying anything. Everybody's because like you play like something like the Crucible or something like that.
Yeah.
No one's gonna say anything because you're just around shooting people.
Yeah.
But if you're actually doing a raid or a strike or something like that, you have to talk because the game.
Oh yeah,
is
well,
designed that way.
yeah. Yeah, your knee's kind of in it.
And that's what I like, a game that kind of forces you to talk with people, and that's what SOCOM kind of did. It made it that way. You had to strategically figure out how to fucking beat the other team, or else you would not win.
Yeah, I mean, Razer HD, there is people that are nice to talk to,
Yeah.
but it's very hard to find.
Even in SOCOM, doing the search and destroy, it's easier when the team actually communicates.
Yeah, I mean, sure, everything's easier with communication. Everything's a lot more fun with communication as
Yeah,
well.
but you didn't need-
making it happen is not as easy anymore as it used to be.
Oh no, not at all.
Because the whole point was like, okay, this game is giving me a microphone to play with. Well, it's obvious that if I use this microphone... Jeez, that was very...
Hell yeah! Oh god, yeah.
What? Oh,
Shoot 'em all.
hold on. Simmons, fucking last stand, man. Plot the guy. Fuck. Motherfucker.
So everybody has armor, but you have one shot.
Well, he can put on he can put on rations, but you know.
Oh yeah, that'd be a waste.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not talking about MMORPGs. I mean, even though those are good, and they have their own.
No barking.
Me? No barking.
Okay, shut up.
There are some MMORPGs out there that are really heavily on. I mean, I think all of them are heavily designed for communication and stuff like that.
Well, most MMOs nowadays actually require you to use Skype or TeamSpeak. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like
high level shit.
Yeah, especially. I mean, and most of those things are geared towards like what strikes and raids and all that shit like that.
Motherfucker.
Man, it makes me realize I haven't been a part of any of that shit at all.
Yeah. I think that's why people like get addicted to those things too, is because
It's easy, man.
It builds like a fucking
Yeah, you have your community and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get addicted.
Yeah.
I was there at one point in my life. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get back to it though.
Well, is it like that for Final Fantasy?
For Final Fantasy XI, it was like that for me, but that was 10 years ago.
Yeah. So you always like communicated with like a
Oh yeah, well you
people.
fucking have to.
You were in a clan?
In Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
I ran the first English speaking, or one of the first English speaking, like giant link shells in that game.
Link shells?
Like link shell guilds. Like
Okay,
we
guild,
can just
yeah,
say
yeah.
guild because
Yeah.
that's what everyone knows it by. But
Yeah.
the one that finally
Two-letter,
hunted the biggest monsters
mayhem.
that was not Japanese. I ran one of them.
Oh, okay.
It took, it was ridiculously successful, but it took a fuckload of my time.
Yeah. If being a leader, you had to make
We
sure
were competing with the Japanese, and no one was really competing with the Japanese outside of one other link shell at the time, or guild. So yes, that was very, very aware and very high level shit.
Yeah.
Like fighting game frame shit of like hitting timing and stuff like that online.
Were you one of those people that were like would kick people out of the clan who weren't online? You know?
Of course.
Yeah, because that's how Kenny got booted out.
That's
of
the
one
whole
of our
point.
clans.
I think one of them I did.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, is that we need you, and if you're not around, like if you have to be on at certain times, then that's the whole point.
Yeah, they would be like, okay, you have to be like online at this time, and everybody has to get together at this time, and it was like, fuck, I just want to
And you know what though?
Yeah, we're
Clans
like hunting Fafnir
really
or
felt
doing
more
Kieran.
like clans in SOCOM.
Yeah,
Like you have clans right now in Black Ops or whatever.
Yeah, they don't
Call of
feel
Duty,
like-
they don't really
yeah.
feel like clans.
They don't feel like clans at all. They're
But in fucking SOCOM, that shit felt like fucking clans.
which is why the MKX clan thing seems kind of really strange. Like it's not strange, but it's just very interesting.
Don't put too much thought into it.
It's
It's
not
just a stat.
Yeah.
Just think of it as a stat. You're a part of this one, and they had the exact same thing for heroes and heralds in Marvel vs. Capcom, where if you were on the hero or the herald side, for the
Cardboard
heroes
box.
and heralds mode, which we should play. That shit is nuts.
Okay.
It's you just get to change the stats of the game. Like you can put fucking parrying in the game and shit. You could give each other cards that change your stats. Like your character gets 4 fucking life bars,
What the fuck?
but you don't do any damage. Yeah, Heroes and Heralds is crazy in Marvel 3.
that.
Anyway, the problem is early on I discovered some seriously busted shit. I made a video about it, and guess what? Everyone fucking did it. And it was impossible for anyone to ever win. So, and it also was just hideously broken because of that. But there was a Heroes and Heralds side, and if on any given week the Heroes won or the Heralds won, you got this sweet chrome skin for your character.
Nice.
Like straight
Oh yeah, because I see that. Yeah, I'd see
chrome
like,
fucking looking bad guy skin for any given character.
Like that.
So that's essentially what is going to be happening with MKX, I'm pretty sure, is that whatever side you're on, if they win for that fucking week, then cool, you get a cool bonus.
Yeah.
That's all you can really... And if they do something else, I'll be shocked. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to kind of come down to.
As long as it's not busted, I mean.
Well,
if they
the
don't
only reason Heroes and Heralds was busted is that you joined a side, and then the game itself that revolved around it was broken, and it was not balanced, and they even said it wasn't balanced. But when you discovered the fucking Nick Fury thing, like cards and all that shit, it was horrendous. Like, it was bad.
So what did Nick Fury do?
It was kind of a combination of getting a fuckload of health and crazy X Factor.
Okay.
And I'd have to go back and watch my video on it, but Heroes and Heralds could have been really cool, and then it ended up not because of overpowered shit.
Yeah.
That was discovered very fast.
Then he's like, Senpai noticed me.
Yeah.
Senpai,
Beanie! No barking, Beanie.
Senpai noticed me.
No barking, Beanie. No barking.
You can't jump over the rails in this
No,
game,
you cannot.
can
In
Shit.
in the GameCube version.
You have to run
right?
all the way
Yeah.
around. You can dive over the fucking
Hey.
rails. Beanie, go downstairs.
Really, Benny?
Call him, babe.
Yeah,
There he goes.
He just got grounded.
Benny like jettisons Jessica every once in a while and comes up here and starts talking to us, and then runs back down to her.
You know, you gotta hang with the fellas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Yes, Optimus Cat. It is literally fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! And now it's kind of crazy, I realize that not a lot of people even know what the fuck Heroes and Heralds is, because it happened so long ago.
Yeah.
So it might be very interesting to do a video on that. You can even play it online, but we would have to make stipulations that you can't play the broken cards. There's parrying. There's a parry card.
But there's so much shit going on in Marvel, like how do you track somebody?
And then you realize that while parrying is useless unless you know what the opponent is going to do.
Yeah, like straight up, what is it, Doom's assist, and then, you know, you have like
Look at all those fucking claymores.
Yeah, so that's the thing, is that parrying is a useless mechanic unless you know exactly what the opponent is going to do and win,
Yeah.
which is why it's good in Third Strike, because Third Strike kind of has a certain pacing to its attacks.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about hidden missiles coming in with the fucking Team Super right behind it and
Yeah.
parrying the whole fucking... Good
All
luck
that
with that.
bullshit, yeah.
Good luck spending 9 years getting good at that.
Yeah, there's a dude in Japan that can do all that.
Probably.
No, not in Heroes and Heralds. There's no reason to care enough. Because it's not competitive at all.
Yeah,
it's
no
a fuck
rank, it's
around
not a rank,
mode.
yeah. Same thing with the team battle in
That's
Street
right,
Fighter X Tag.
Moonsbro. He reminded me. Heroes and Heralds was only online. The only way you can play it with another person is to go into training mode, set the second person to player,
Yeah.
and then you can actually assign cards in the menu, but there was no two-player option for Heroes and Heralds. It's kind of stuff. That's kind of dumb. I'm like, fucking why? Like, why wouldn't you give us that?
Why would you do
I
that?
remember that kind of nerfed the fuck out of that mode for a lot of people, is that it was only available in training mode. And then you would set the health to not recover,
Yeah.
and then you would die, and then you repop back up because it's training mode.
Yeah.
It's stupid, man. And it made no sense. That shit died in less than a month. Ultra Combo, that shit died in like really fast. I made like one video on it, tried to go online, and everyone was using the same shit, and it was horribly broken. And at the time when you're trying to get good at Marvel, which is kind of a hard game to get like good at because the characters are so diverse.
Yeah.
Good.
And then you go into a mode where you use your characters and your characters are totally fucking different, and they play totally different. You don't want to really relearn
Yeah, all
like
the
your
new ways of
character
playing,
only
yeah.
for this mode, so fuck it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what everyone said. Like, all unanimously at the same time was a global fuck it, and nobody played it. So it'd be interesting to show you guys
The
Heroes
only
and
people that
Heralds.
played it were the ones that knew how to cheese it, and then they just
Yeah.
played it constantly.
Oh, absolutely. And the only people that played it were the ones that were just looking for those skins, so they were like, hey guys, Heroes and Heralds, Heralds is about to win, go join Herald's side right before the week was up.
Yeah.
And you join Herald's side and you get, like, your sick costume for your character.
Yeah.
Also, bi-weekly.
Yeah, it was weekly.
Oh, shit. Wonder how long they just, like, thought they could keep that up, you know? Like, keeping track of everybody doing it with it, because it's still there, right?
Sure, it's still there.
Yeah.
Still go online.
Pretty sure nobody,
It's like automated.
sure nobody gives a fuck, though.
Black Dragon